Speaking of steroids, though, which what happened there? A little seamless transition for Brady to steroids. Speaking of which, Major League Baseball is no longer testing for steroids. This just slipped in on a Monday news day, Super Bowl week, of course, classic during a work stoppage for baseball. All of a sudden, we're no longer testing for steroids, huh? Players could just be pumping right now, in the next, like, what's stopping them? Next couple of months in the offseason while the work stoppage continues, stop taking them once things start looking like you're about to return to play. And what does this mean going forward? Are they going to start testing again? We just kept two legends out of the Hall of Fame because of steroids. Now we're not even testing for them. It could just be a clerical error. What are we doing? It could just be a clerical error because we're in this work stoppage and maybe they'll work it out to where they're testing in the future. But we still have guys like D. Gordon testing positive. What's stopping people from just pumping the game of steroids again? And HGH, that was kind of startling to me when that came across the ticker on ESPN, because I truly think Major League Baseball will delay its season. Maybe they open up right before Mother's Day. Maybe it's Memorial Day. Maybe it's all the way to the 4th of July. You've been seeing, and if you listen to David Sampson, who's a former Major League Baseball executive with the Marlins, and now he's on CBS Sports Network and hosts his own podcast. He's one of the best sports business kind of voices you can hear in the game today, I believe. And he's been telling you, baseball realized that they were able to do a shortened season. They did it in the pandemic. They did it with no fans, and people, kind of fringe baseball fans, were back for a little bit because they were center stage, because they were, it was a cool, different format. More players made more teams made the playoffs. It was a very, it wasn't used to the similar construct, the familiarity of baseball. It got some new people to check in. But what they showed was, okay, it was possible to do a 60-game season. So now why not do a 60-game season and then pack it full with all your fans? Because baseball does have that. I'm a baseball fan. A lot of people are baseball fans. Not many, though, when it compares to the greater scheme of things with all the major sports out there. And now UFC's resurgence. I mean, God, I consider myself more of a UFC fan now, almost than baseball. I don't know. I don't know if I'll go that far, but it's getting there. I love all sports. I mean, tennis, come on. But now, I mean, what are we going to do? What are we just going to wait until baseball's got that window that it gets that everyone gets that national attention? And it's when the NBA playoffs are over, and then you get 4th of July, and you get July, because I've been talking about this, and then August you get college football. So again, watch out. But no longer with steroids, huh? We don't have Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame, guys who are linked to steroids, and now we're just going to say, nah, we're not testing them anymore. Again, could just be a clerical error while it's a work stoppage. But now if people were doing steroids, skirting the rules regardless, now they've got a big sigh of relief today, right? Because of this kind of breaking news that, people just dumped on us